Okay, hello everyone. Hi, can you hear me? Can you see me? This is Kei, and this is the 28th of February 2023 on Tuesday. So, welcome back to my YouTube channel and live stream. So, looks like the markets are active recently. Today and yesterday, we have been seeing some trends in Forex pairs. So, yeah, let's look into some markets together and see what's going on. And also, I took the trade on EURAUD. I had closed it already with a break even, but I will also explain how I took the EURAUD trade today and exit with a break even. So, yeah, let's see. Is it really trading right now? Any trades? Anyone? Looks like markets are finally active. We see some trends on JPY pairs now. So we can look at these markets too. So yeah, let me start. Let me see. So yeah, I just came back home. I was outside all day today and I just came back, but yeah, let's see what's happening. Alright, let me say hi to everyone. Hello Augustine, thanks for joining. Good to see you here. Hold on, let me pop up. Alright, and Kush, good to see you too. Alright, Nimanja, good to see you too. Alright, Rain and Sarash, good to see you. TikTok and One Group, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. Alright, Robert and Chia, good to see you. And John, Rajesh. Okay, good to see you. Okay, trading two pairs, okay. Alright, Win, thanks for joining. Okay, you took the trade on the pound USD in a loss currently. Okay, pound USD right now is, yeah, looks like it's a bit ranging. Let me see, yeah. But we will review markets more closely later on, okay. Marios, good to see you. Tanapol, thanks for joining. And Archbold, good to see you. And Christopher also, good to see you. And everyone, great to see you also. Thank you very much for joining today. So, yeah, one quick announcement is that in terms of the Global Trading School, this is the 3-month training program, which starts in April, and the seats are limited. Right now, there are 2 seats available, and one may be filling, so there won't be only 1 seat available. So, if you're interested, please let me know by email so that I can give you more details. So yeah, let's look into the markets now. Let me fit this into the page. Okay, like this. So yeah, so I'm actually seeing some of the JPY pairs trending. So on Euro Pound, this is Euro JPY is going up now. So first, let me look into the Euro JPY and also Pound JPY, which is also uptrending now. So first, let me check the Euro JPY. We may be able to find some entry opportunity on this one right now because there is no resistances and the target is 146.73 and we have the potential pips of 133 to take on Euro JPY. So this one is, I think, one of the best pairs right now to take trades. So as you may know already, I use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo in higher time frames, and in the lower time frames, I use the different indicators like Bollinger Bands or stochastic and other confirmations. So, but to capture overall market situation, I use Ichimoku in higher time frames. So here is the daily time frame. After the market broke the Kumo, it retraced, but then it was supported by the Senko Span B and also Tenkan-sen, and it broke the previous resistance, and now currently it's moving bullish. And Kumo has been twisted also bullish too. So this is a bullish market. However, technically speaking, if you look at the Kumo shape, Senko Span A is up. Senko Span B is down So when Senko span A down, Senko span A is up, Senko span B down, this is considered to be the flat Kumo. So in the long term, this is still range. But in the long term means all the way the market back from here. So it has been ranging. The market went down, reversing the wave, and then W bottom and neckline broke. And then this neckline became the previous support, and then the market is now bullish. So I think this is also a good setup to look for the buying entry chance in terms of the price action. And also, Kijun Sen is pointing up, and Tenkan Sen is also pointing up, and Chikou span above candles. So we can see that all Ichimoku lines in terms of these Kumo itself is bullish, twisted bullish, and Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, Chikou span are showing bullish trend. So so here is the daily time frame, and I also look at the 1 hour time frame. And 1 hour is now showing a beautiful uptrend. So Kumo itself has been bullish, and Senko span B is up. Senko span B is the lower part when it's uptrending, up Kumo, and Senko span A is the upper part of the Kumo when it's bullish. When it's bearish, it's vice versa. When it's bearish, Senko span A is the lower part, and Senko span B is the upper part. And this is where Senko span AB gold cross and the Kumo becomes bullish. So now Senko span A is pointing up, Senko span B is up. And also I also look at the distance between Senko span A and B. This is also important. Shortly speaking, this is the Kumo shape or the Kumo thickness. Something I also watch out. I make sure that the Kumo thickness is decent, and this is good thickness in the Kumo. Sometimes you see the Senko span A and Senko span B are like together or very thin, and this means that this is both overshooting market, so you don't want to jump in when you see a thin Kumo. But here the Kumo is thick enough and long after the twist, so I like this 1 hour situation on the Euro JPY. And also Senko span, Kijun Sen, the green one, Kijun Sen is up. And the blue one, Tenkan Sen, is also pointing up. And then Chikou span above the candles. So this is stably bullish now. So this is a good timing to look for the buying edge. There's no resistances previously, so this is another one of the good pairs to monitor chart and look for the entry chance. So whenever I look for the entry timing, I look at I check M5. All my trades are based on M5 entry confirmations, M5 or M15 confirmations. But recently, I mainly use M5 for my entries. So here is 5-minute time frame, and as you can see here, Bollinger Bands are expanding, and the price is going up nicely. It has been supported by the Senko span, not the Senko span A, this is deviation 1 of the Bollinger Bands. It has been bullish. And also, there was, I also look at the candlesticks. So this is N wave bullish, along with the 4-hour and 1-hour directions, which is also a nice confirmation. And also there is an inside bar. Here is an inside. This big blue bearish bar, high and low, has been including 1 and 2 candles, and the third one or fourth one broke this inside. So I can see that the buyers are here. So this bearish bar is where the sellers in the short term and buyers in the long term fight. And after the fight, I can see that the buyer won the market because it broke the resistance. It broke the inside bar. So that's something I also look at in terms of the price actions. So like this, I build the reasons to enter trades. Just because 4 hours up or 1 hour up, I don't jump into the market, but rather I look at the M5 and capture specific entry timings in this way. So I can see that this is a good market to be in a trade. And M5, there's no resistances, of course, and now we have N wave bullish, so this is nice. So yeah, Euro JPY, I think this is one of the best pairs to trade right now. But if you wanna trade, again, as a disclaimer, please do in your own risks. Okay, but yeah, Euro JPY looks good, so I will mark this one. And then I also saw another one that's good, which is Pound JPY. So Pound JPY is also bullish now after the Kumo break. This one also, the market retraced, and it retraced to the previous resistances. And the previous resistances became support, and the market broke the Kumo again 3 days ago. And now it has been bullish. And the target is 169.30. And there's a room to trade about 360 pips or so. So looks like Pound JPY has better target than Euro JPY. Euro JPY only had the room or the target of 132, 133, but Pound JPY has almost like a triple, like a 361. So this is better in terms of the target. And also, as I look at more closely in terms of the 5 lines of Ichimoku, Kumo twisted bullish, just like the Euro JPY, Senko span A up, Senko span B down. So this is considered to be the flat Kumo. But Kijun Sen is up, Tenkan Sen is also up, and Chikou span above candles. So this is now bullish. I can also look at the 4-hour time frame. So 4 hours shows that this is up. It broke the resistances, and it has been bullish. Now Kumo Senko span AB flat, Kijun Sen flat in terms of these angles. So that means the market may reverse. So I would wait for the breakout of the 4-hour resistance, the most recent high, which is 165.87 or 88, and we'll look for the buying edge after the break. Otherwise, the market, I think, will retrace to Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen. But once a break happens, I think that will be a good chance to buy. Let me also look at the 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour shows, yes, there is a nice Kumo. Senko span A is up, Senko span B is now flat. But as long as Senko span A is up, it's good in terms of the Kumo. This is bullish Kumo and not too thin. After the Kumo twist, it has been bullish nicely. And Kijun Sen is up now. And Tenkan Sen is now flat, but Chikou span above candles. So I can see buyers are dominant on the Pound JPY too. So if the market, once market breaks 165.87, then I will be looking for the buying edge on this one. Otherwise, I will just stay away. So yeah, in case if it happens, in case the market breaks that resistance, then the possible entry scenario on M5 will be, so now it's pulling back because of the 4-hour Kijun Sen flat, but the market may be supported by the previous resistance, which is around 165.54, and then goes up. That's one of the scenarios. But even before that, it may be supported somewhere. Maybe be supported by the Senko span, the 20 SMA. This red dotted line is the Senko span A. Around here, the market has been supported by the 20 SMA. So this time, it may be supported and goes up. So that's another scenario. And then we may see gold cross on stochastic. And at the time of the breakout, we may see the Bollinger Bands expansion, and we may see some other price actions like inside bar break or doji break may happen, and that will be the best timing to buy once it happens above that resistance. So yeah, pound JPY, I would wait for the breakout for now. So I think the best pair is so far is the Euro JPY to trade. Okay, so that's my overview on the Euro JPY and also the pound JPY. And I can see some of you are new to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, then I think you're also new to my strategy. So you can come to my web page. And so here's my web page, and hover over free download and click on KTS Kei's trading strategy, because that's what I use for my entries and exits. So click on here, and you can access to the web page like this, where you can download a PDF for free, and also you can have some free videos that explains my strategies. So these are just an overview of my strategy. I can't go details about this, but yeah, you can watch these videos and get a rough sketch of how I screen charts and take trades and exit trades. So again, this is on free download and under KTS, Kei's trading strategy. Okay, so yeah, but anyways, Euro JPY is bullish, and yeah, pound JPY is also bullish. So yeah, so that's my observation today. And also today I took one trade, which is Euro AUD. So let me show that to you, and I can explain how I enter trade and exit my trade. So here is the Discord group of the GTS, and because this is where I post all my trades, GTS and KTS Academy, I post all my trades. So this is where I took my trade today at 7:50 AM UTC on Euro AUD on 1.57770 with a stop loss of 48 pips. So the stop loss was a bit wide, but I took the trade anyways because I saw the nice uptrend when I was screen charts. And here is the screenshot when I exactly took the trade. Hold on, let me open bigger. So I was seeing that this is a 4-hour time frame. 4-hour was bullish, nicely. As you can see, Kumo Senko span AB up, Kijun Sen up, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above candles. So this was a nice uptrend in a 4-hour. And also 1 hour was showing a nice uptrend. It broke the resistance. Kumo was nicely up and thick. So this was another good confirmation to enter trade for me. And then in terms of M5, I was seeing this kind of market. And if you look at this market in M5, then you may think that this is overshoot, and you may wonder if the market may reverse. So you may want to wait for the pushback to buy. But with my strategy, I don't really care about the overshoot on M5 unless the stop loss becomes too wide. In this case, since I took the trade on 1.57770 and my stop loss was on 1.57285, so I took the 48 pips of stop loss. But yeah, I was able to capture the entry confirmations, so I took the trade. So the market may have retraced. It may have retraced, but yeah, as long as the market is above these resistances, in my mind, I will still keep holding the buy. So the market may retrace, or it may go up, continuously go up. We never know. So I simply enter trade whenever I see the entry confirmations. So I usually don't wait for the pullback to buy. Whenever I capture entry timings, I just go in the trade. And in fact, on this one, after that, the market just went up towards my direction. So I was able to set the break even, which I can show it to you on the next screenshot. And also, 4 hour was bullish, and H1 was also bullish. So when higher time frames are bullish like this, M5 may happen like this too. So as long as 4 hour is not overshooting or 1 hour is not overshooting, it's okay with me. So that's my trade mindset whenever I look for an entry opportunities. So that's what I took the Euro AUD trade today. And then what happened after was that the so yeah, I mentioned here the strength chart also looks good. So here is the currency strength chart that I use, and I can see this is the Euro has been nicely bullish, and the AUD was also nicely diving in the market down like this. So it was really nice strength in terms of the strength chart. So that was also one of my extra confirmations to take trades. So then, yeah, that's right. I was also saying that USD JPY was trending too, but the stop loss was too wide. So I chose the Euro AUD. I think USD JPY, when I took this trade, I captured the stop loss in M5 to be like more than 50 or 60 pips or so. So that was too wide for me. So I took the Euro AUD. Although 48 pips of stop loss is a bit wide for me, I decided to take this one because I got these entry confirmations. And then after that, this is the screenshot of my MT5. So after that, the market went up. So this is where I exactly entered trade. And this was M5. So after I took the trade, the market went up, and the running pips for me up to here on the wick was around like a 25 pips. So I was running once 25 pips of profit, and I monitor chart, and I was waiting for the breakout of this inside to set the break even actually. But I had a couple meetings, and I thought I won't be able to monitor chart, and that's why I simply decided to set the break even and left the chart. And right before this live stream starts, I checked the charts, and I confirmed that it hit the break even. The market hit the break even. So let me show you the Euro AUD M5. So yeah, my entry was around here. It was again 1.5777. So my entry was 1.5777 was here. So I took the trade on this candlestick. And then, yeah, so the market went up. So here, when I set the break even, it was on this candlestick, on this doji. I set the break even. So my original stop loss was here, 48 pips down. And once I see this doji and inside, I had to leave chart. So I set the break even. And break even means I manually move the stop loss above my positions. That's how I set the break even, so that whenever I'm away from the chart, even if the market retraces, I don't exit. So that's my risk management strategy. One of my risk management strategies. So I set the break even and left the chart. So 4 hour has been bullish. So the market may have broken that new resistance and went bullish. It may have gone this way too. But today, the market retraced, reversing the wave, and when I came back to the chart, it was like here. I came back to the chart on around this candlestick. So 15 or 10 minutes before this live stream starts, I came back home. So when I opened the chart, all the way back, my positions were taken with the break even. So I wasn't losing on this trade, so I can save my money for my next opportunities and take trades. So that was how I managed my positions and how I exited my trade with a break even on the Euro AUD. So these break-even trades are really important. Like whenever you look for opportunities, you may only expect the profits, but sometimes you have to expect similarly break-even or losses to the winning trades. And that's why I say here, help you become a non-losing trader. Because becoming non-losing is already difficult. If you don't know about the risk management, becoming a non-losing trader becomes really hard. So after I realized the importance of the risk management like this, I feel very safe, in peace in mind. And that's something I also share in my YouTube and also in my communities. The risk management is a key to success. Okay, so that was my trade on the Euro AUD. So let's see. Let me come back to some other comments. And let me see. All right, thanks so much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Okay, first, John says, how would you manage to enter a trade for Swiss franc JPY? Swiss franc JPY, I have to see if it's bullish trending or not. So let me see. Swiss franc JPY is, it broke the resistance, and the Senko span B is down, Senko span A is up, Kijun Sen up, Tenkan Sen up, Chikou span above candles, so it's bullish. Yeah, and also, let me see, 4 hour is, it's also bullish. Kumo is up, but here, this is the thin Kumo. This is the tiny and thin Kumo, because if you remember the shape of this Kumo, and if you look at the pound JPY, the Kumo is much bigger and thicker and longer, bullish Kumo. And the Euro JPY also, this one has a thicker and longer Kumo. But Swiss franc JPY, the Kumo is very tiny and small, so that means the market might retrace, or the bullish momentum is not that stronger than Euro JPY, and the pound JPY is my first impression when I see this market. But this is nicely uptrend. Buyers are dominant on this market. So you can actually look at the H1. H1 is also bullish. After the break of that resistance, Kumo is nicely bullish. Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen are bullish also. And Chikou span above candles. So that's nicely uptrending. So let's see. M5. Let me see how I would enter the trade. So right now I can see that the market has been bullish. Maybe I can draw the trend line. And if this candlestick breaks the trend line and breaks the support, then I won't be in a trade for sure. So if the market breaks the trend line, breaks the support, no trade for myself. Because it may retrace down this way until the end of today. So the only situation I can enter trade is at the if the market bounces on the trend line and goes bullish, And if I can find some other candlestick confirmations like the inside break or doji break, then I would enter trade. But looks like now it's retracing. It's retracing in M5. So the market might close below the trend line. It takes another 2 minutes to close. So you can monitor chart. And if it closes below the trend line or below the support, then you better not to take trades. It may continue to down or it may continue to be range after this. So trading is, I think, is all about the timings. Whether you watch charts, monitor charts or not, it's all about the timings, I think. If you capture the timings wrong, then no matter how beautiful the trend looks like, you may get stopped out, or you may exit with a break even, and you may not able to capture some nice pips on trends. So yeah, looks like it's going down, so no trade. Let's see if this is due to the JPY strength or not. Let me see. CAD JPY is also going down, M5. AUD JPY is also going down. Pound JPY is also retracing. And Euro JPY is also retracing. Yeah, so looks like this is caused by the strong JPY at the moment. So yeah, even Euro JPY, this is no more a nice entry timing because it has been retracing on M5. So the market, I think the market retraces to around this area, 145.23. So if the market will be supported around this area and goes up, then I look for the entry confirmations and I may buy here. Yeah, so that's my analysis on this Euro JPY. Okay, thanks so much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Okay, both Euro JPY and CAD JPY. Okay, so if you bought already, then you can still keep holding because higher time frames to bullish. This is only retracing on M5, but if higher time frames to trending, you can still keep holding the trade. Okay, let's see. All it says, I believe the best pair to trade today is Pound JPY compared to the rest according to the strengths and even the room to trade what you think. Yeah, Pound JPY, I think this one is good because yeah, the room to trade is very big. The target is more than 300 pips above. This is a target is 344. But Euro JPY has the target of now 133, 134 or so pips. So Pound JPY has the best target. Yeah. So yeah, in terms of the target, Pound JPY looks good. So yeah, let me continue to monitor one of these pairs, Euro JPY maybe. Okay, so now I can see Doji. I can see Doji on M5. So if this Doji will be broken bullish, that's one of the entry confirmations. Because Doji means range. And this is on M5, 5-minute time frame. So whenever you see Doji, that means in this time frame it was ranging. So M5 as Dojis, that means the last 5 minutes was Doji. The last 5 minutes was range. Buyers and sellers were fighting for the last 5 minutes. It was almost break even. So when you see Doji on any time frames, the theory is to wait for the breakout. And especially this market is bullish in higher time frames, so you only look for the breakout of the Doji bullish and buy. But if you see the doji break bearish, you never sell because this is overall uptrend. Doji break bearish may be fake and it may be bullish again because higher time frame again are bullish. So this is important to set your mindset towards the major direction. Whenever you see the signals towards the major direction, higher time frame directions by Ichimoku, then all these signals can be true. But if you go against the major direction, then these signals can be fake. Even the doji break or stochastic gold cross or any confirmations can be fake. So you have to be careful. Always follow the major trend and look for the entry confirmations like this. Okay, so yeah, that's the Euro JPY. Let's monitor until this candlestick close. It may close above the doji. Let's see. Within the next 1 minute. Let's see how this one closes. Until you see the candlestick close, you can't conclude the breakout yet. So you may see the close price goes up like this just right now. You think that the market broke the doji, but this candlestick hasn't closed yet. So the close price have to be above the doji, have to be above the resistance or support to make it a breakout. So let's see how it closes. Okay, so let me see. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, now 5 seconds. Most likely closes above the doji. Okay, close above the doji. So this is now new bull trend along with the major direction. So this is one of the entry chances. So let's monitor if the market breaks the high on M5, 145.44. Okay, in the meantime, let me cover some of the comments. Okay, Nikkei 225 doing the fifth wave motion, okay, on a daily time frame. Kush says, why you don't use the 20 SMA as entry edge? I don't use 20 SMA bounce as my entry edge because it has not been working as I backtested it. That's why I don't use the SMA bounce as my entry edge. Yeah, so I do use the Bollinger Band expansion, but I don't use the 20 SMA bounce as my entry chance. Okay, let me see. Euro NZD. Let me see. Euro NZD is okay, so hold on. Let me split the window into two. On the left, we continue to monitor the Euro JPY, and on the right, let me check other charts. So let me check the Euro NZD. Okay, Euro NZD once broke the resistance, but now this is ranging. Okay, daily is bullish, and the next target, the target is 1.7425. Okay, so that's a target, and yeah, 4 hour is a bit retracing, ranging now. But step above the Tenkan Sen, so this is still bullish in 4 hour. And 1 hour is now also ranging. This is ranging. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. So this is now consolidating, ranging. So in this case, I would wait for the market will be supported by the previous resistance and also the Kijun Sen. So when I start to see the bullishness, or when the market breaks the Tenkan Sen in 1 hour, it may be a good chance to buy. Yeah, so you can wait for the next 16 minutes or 17 minutes. When this candlestick closes, then Kijun Sen will be up. So you may be able to find a chance to trade. So that's my advice on the Euro NZD. Okay. Okay, let me check some other comments now. Okay, Lasicia says, hello Kei, I am follow your at 2020. You still using Ichimoku? Surprised to stick in one strategy for 3 years. Surprising. Oh, yes. I don't change my strategies. Yeah, I only use Ichimoku in higher time frames. And in terms of the lower time frame confirmations, entries and exits, and small confirmations I change over time. But overall, Ichimoku, the way I use Ichimoku and the multiple time frame confirmations, I don't change. And risk management and psychology management, I don't change. Yeah, okay. Okay, John says, I'm currently paper trading the pair AUD USD. What's the analysis? It's consolidating now. AUD USD, let me see. Day time frame is now consolidating for the last 2 days. And 4 hour is now flat. So I think the market retraced to Kijun Sen in the 4 hour. So if you're selling, then you better exit on this one. This is consolidating to bullish. Okay, let me see. Okay, Thien says, hello Mr. K, I love your content, but it seems your Ichimoku settings are different from mine. My Kumo and Chikou span are one period before yours. Okay, so this is about the Ichimoku lines in terms of the displacement. Is that the I am not sure which platform using. If you're using a trading view, then my settings are correct. Let's say this is the current forming candlestick, and Kumo is here. And Kumo is shifted 26 candles to the future. And Chikou span is shifted 26 candles back, right? In terms of the displacement, that's how Ichimoku works. And in my trading view, this is correct because here this is 26 ahead, and Chikou span is 26 candles back, like this. So you see these are 26s, so this is correct. The trick about the trading view is in this counting tool. This if you take this date range, this right arrow, 2 bars and right arrow, this one, date range is what I use to count the number of candles whenever I do the time cycles or the wave analysis. I use the date range tool on TradingView. And whenever you count the number of candles, Ichimoku counts this candlestick as 1, not 0. Okay, so that means this one has to be 1, not 0. But if you take this date range and press on the left click exactly on this candlestick, it becomes 0. You see 0 bar. 0 bar here. So this is incorrect. This should be 1. So whenever I count number of candles, I start counting one previous, which is this candlestick, one previous, so that this one becomes 1. This one becomes 1. And if I drag it to the right, then it becomes 26. Okay, I hope it makes sense. And same is true on Chikou span. So make sure this current forming candlestick becomes 1, and then count back and forth. That's how you count the Ichimoku waves and Ichimoku time cycles. And sometimes I've seen some of the traders count this as 0 and they mislead the audience. But this should be counted as 1, not 0, is how Ichimoku counts in candles. So yeah, that's the little bit of a tricky part of Ichimoku. So as I talk, Euro JPY is about to break that resistance, but it takes another 1 minute to close. If this candlestick M5 closes above that resistance 145.44 in 1 minute, then this will be bullish afterwards, most likely. But if this will be closed below the resistance, then this might become double top and it may reverse or it may range. So that means we have to monitor closely. So within the next 30 seconds becomes really important in this situation. So there was bullish end wave, potential end wave. With the doji break, there was a buyer's dominant from this candlestick. So let's see how this one closes. It takes another 8 seconds, but most likely closes below the resistance at this rate. Okay, close below the resistance. So we have to wait for another few minutes until it breaks the new resistance. So this is a pin bar. Pin bar actually has more smaller body, but there's a long wick. So that means on 145.44 area, there are strong sellers. Strong sellers means the open trade sellers and also pending sell orders are here. So if this candlestick low will be broken, then the market may reverse. Is my feeling now. So let's wait until this candlestick close in about 4 minutes from now. Okay, but are you okay with how to count the number of candles in Ichimoku way? I hope it makes sense to everyone. Okay. Okay, so let me continue to check other comments now. Okay, Louis says, do you teach risk management in the Ichimoku community? I don't teach risk management in Ichimoku community because Ichimoku community is to review the original teaching of Goichi Hosoda, and risk management is my original strategy. So that's something I share within the KTS Academy and also the GTS. For risk management and psychology management, I teach within these two communities. So it's a bit different, separated communities. Alright, hello Starry and Dinesh, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I see one interesting comment today. Captain says, Hi K, Euro Pound broke the lower today as you hoped for in the past video analysis. Right, Euro Pound. Yeah, it broke the support. So this is now bearish. Yeah, I was looking for the selling edge on the Euro Pound, but I chose other ones to take trades. So, yeah. Yeah. So that's how I expected the market to happen. And the Euro Pound is now near the previous support, which is 0.8758. So watch out on the pullback. Let's watch out. So yeah, let's look into some other markets. Let me check gold also. I have been waiting for the chance to sell gold recently, but today is bullish. Today is bullish in the gold, so it may be traced to the Kijun Sen. Now, Kijun Sen or the previous resistance and support. So still not a good chance to sell gold. But once I'm in the gold trade to sell, most likely I keep holding for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. As long as it goes down. It's my plan. Okay, let me see. Riker says, please check Virgin Galactic Weekly and Daily. Can you tell me the ticker symbol of this? I think that's a stock market. If you can tell me, then I can look it up. Okay, hello Ken Lee, good to see you. Pound USD. Pound USD is this is now bullish, broke the Kumo but near the resistance. So you have to wait until it breaks the resistance 1.2147. So always check the previous resistance and support. Oh yeah, and that level 1.2147 is actually the neckline of W bottom. So once it breaks, I think it goes up to the next target, which is 1.2270. So yeah, let's wait for the breakout in a 4-hour resistance on Pound USD. Okay, let's see. Crypto says, hello Kay, thank you very much for your videos. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much for the comment. I saw on your website that you're using XM as broker. Why this broker? Why not use a professional broker like Interactive Brokers, for example? I am using XM simply because I have been using for a long time and I had no problems. And that's why I'm simply using the XM. xmtrading.com I'm using. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking for some new brokers. Maybe I will check some other brokers. But for now, I'm using XM. Let's see. Beat says, what is your take on 10% stop loss in option trading? I don't trade options, so I'm not sure how to think about that. 10%, but 10% risk, right, to stop loss seems to be very high. Because for me, I only take 2% risk to stop loss. 2% of what I have in my broker's account to stop loss I take as a risk. But that's for the Forex trading, not the option trading. Okay, let's see. Brush says, please provide a USD Swiss franc setup. What could be next? USD Swiss franc, let me see. Okay, USD Swiss franc. First, the daily time frame shows it's about to break the Kumo. First, it's about to break the Kumo, and so the market was resisted by the previous resistance and also the single span B. So this means that the market may be back into Kumo. Looks like this is now retracing. Looks like it doesn't have enough buyers to break the Kumo on the daily time frame now. And today is doji. So if the market goes within the Kumo, then I think it retraces continuously. So yeah, we have to wait for the clear Kumo break, and also ideally to wait for the resistance break around 0.9409 breakout to buy. Otherwise, it goes down to the Kijun Sen on the daily is my analysis. So that's bearish. That's bearish. Yeah. Whenever you see the price near the resistance support, major resistance support, you have to be careful. This is where the fight between the buyers in the long term and sellers in the short term happens, and the market tends to be spiky. And especially this is the Swiss franc pair. Swiss francs usually have so many spikes in the lower time frames, and sometimes the spread in the broker gets really wide near the support resistance. So yeah, you don't want to take trades now. You have to wait for the breakout of the resistance and plan to buy. Is my advice. Let's see. Pro Lefant says, in your opinion, how does Forex market differ from crypto? Cryptos are more spiky and more aggressive than Forex. I mean, Forex in terms of the major and the minor pairs on my watch list are like that. But exotic pairs may be looking like the cryptos. But yeah, personally, I don't trade cryptos, so I am not too sure. But yeah, that's what I observed for the last couple of years in cryptos. Okay, as I talk now, Euro JPY is retracing. So here, we may see a double top and neckline break. So neckline is 145.29. So let's see if it breaks in the next 4 minutes. I mean, it may not break. Hold on, let me put this in large screen. So here is the Euro JPY M5. This is where you have to be still patient. If the market breaks the neckline of the doji support, which is 145.29, then the market, I think, will retrace, because the new trend happens from the lower time frame. But the market tends to follow higher time frame directions. So if it breaks the neckline, then I think it goes down, so you stay away. But if it doesn't close below the support, then there's a still chance that the market breaks the resistance and goes up. And this is where we have to be patient. Sometimes you close like this and you exit with a loss, or sometimes. And then by the end of the M5 candlestick, M5 shows like a pin bar, like a very tiny body and a long wick. And when the market see this candlestick M5, from the next candlestick, the market may go up this way. You may have that experience already, but I have many times. So that's why I always wait for the candlestick close to confirm whether this is retrace or not. Hold on, let me see. This may be due to news. Let me double check. Okay, so there was minor news in the US. There was consumer confidence. Yeah, and also Richmond Fed manufacturing index in the US. So this news may cause the spike on M5. But since these are minor news, I don't think impact is a bit limited. It doesn't move big like a GDP report or some other big impact news. And in terms of the strengths of each currency, okay, so JPY is going down very much now. So that's why this is now, yeah, JPY is bearish the whole day today. So that means all the JPY pairs bullish, but just now there is bullishness on the JPY. So looks like CAD is going down, and Euro is up, Pound is up, AUD is currently up also. In other markets seems to be ranging basically. Okay, so looks like it's breaking the neckline. So we have to wait for the next 1 minute and see where it closes. Okay. Yeah, Leon, yes, I have already explained my trade on the Euro AUD, so you can check the archive and see exactly how I traded. I explained based on the screenshot on this Discord group. I think the pop-up is a bit high, so let me adjust it like this. Okay. Okay, yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Alright, so it's SPCE. Okay, let me look it up. Okay, so here it closed below the doji, so this completes the double top. But until we see the close below the neckline, this wasn't double top yet. It was just range. If the candlestick closed like this, this is a body, and this is a wick. It wasn't still double top yet, but this was range, just up and down in range. But here, this breakout seems to be significant. So I think the market may go down after this, is my view. Okay, so SPCE, right? Let me check. Okay, so it's the Virgin Galactic Holdings. Alright, so finally, let me check this one. Okay, daily chart shows that this is range. It's just moving up and down this range. And the price is in between Kijun-sen and Kumo, so this is range. Chikou span too close. So we can't tell which way it's going. And now this is in the P wave. I can see that this is called in the P wave, the triangle range. So in theory, you have to wait for the break towards either direction, up or down. So that's my view on a daily time frame. And now let me check the weekly. Okay, weekly is now in a range too, because the price is in between Kijun-sen, Kumo, and the Chikou span touching. So yeah, there's no trend. There's no trend. So I would recommend you to wait for the P wave breakout. If it breaks bullish, then you can follow uptrend. But for now, my recommendation is to stay away. Now no trend. Yeah, let's see. The previous high was here. And next high was here. So if the market breaks P wave, then it may go up to 7.38. That's my view. Okay, so yeah, since it's been almost 1 hour now, so I think I will end the live for now. But yeah, thank you very much for joining live streaming everyone today. I have reviewed some of the JPY pairs and also my trade on the Euro AUD. So in case if you missed some of my message or analysis, please review the archive. And also again, the GTS in April is closing soon. There are only 2 seats available, so please let me know if you're interested, then I can give you more details by email. Okay, so again, thank you very much for joining today. I hope you have a great rest of your week, rest every day, and see you on the next one. I think I will be doing the live stream tomorrow also in public, so I will see you there too. So hopefully we can capture nice pips. Tomorrow is March 1st, so we can refresh our mind and yeah, let's see what March will bring us from the market. So thank you very much again. Until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Bye for now. またね. Thank you very much.